Hey guys, welcome to my MakerAI review. In this video, I'm going to show you what MakerAI is, what I found inside the platform, how the whole system is structured, what the pricing looks like, and whether I think this is actually useful for non-coders in 2026. Now, the reason MakerAI caught my attention is because it is not being presented as just another AI tool that helps you build random software prompts or generate app ideas. Instead, it is being positioned as a full system to help you go from an idea to validation, to build prompts, to marketing, and then to launching something you can actually try to sell. And I think that is important because right now there are a lot of AI tools that can help people build things faster, but building is only one part of the puzzle. A lot of beginners still do not know what to build, whether the idea is any good, whether people will actually pay for it, how to write the landing page, how to position the product, or how to market it once it is ready. So I want to understand with Maker AI why it is very simple to use. Is this actually a useful platform for someone who is not technical but wants to help turning an idea into something more real and more sellable? That is what I'm going to walk through in this video. So let's begin. Now, what exactly is Maker AI? Based on what I've seen, on the website and inside the platform, Maker AI is being described as an all-in-one system for non-technical users build and sell software with AI. For helping non-technical users, I mean. And I want to stress the second part, not just build, but also to sell, which is very important. Because if you look at the way Maker AI is positioned, it is very clear that the creators are not only focused on the software creation side, they are also focused on the idea selection, validation, messaging, and marketing. That makes this different from tools that are mainly about code generation or visual app building. With this kind of tools, you might be able to create something faster, but you can still end up asking a lot of difficult questions. What should I build? How do I know if anyone wants it? How do I explain it clearly? What do I put on the landing page? How do I follow up with potential buyers? How do I create the first marketing assets? This is really the space Maker AI seems to be trying to own. It is not simply saying here is a builder, good luck. It is saying here is a process. From what I can see, the process is designed to take someone from the early idea stage all the way to revenue ready offer. So if you are someone who has been excited by AI coding tools, but also overwhelmed by all the business decisions that come after the build, this is the gap Maker AI is trying to fill. And honestly, that is one of the reasons the platform stands out. A lot of people are now discovering that building faster does not automatically mean earning faster. You can build a product very quickly now, but if you build the wrong thing or say the wrong thing or market it badly, it still will not go anywhere. Maker AI seems to be built around that reality. It is trying to reduce the guesswork, not just on the creation side, but on the business side too. The main problem Maker AI is solving is actually very easy to understand. Right now, more people than ever can build software with AI tools. You have platforms like Lovable, Bold, Cozo, Replit, and other AI assisted builders that make the creation process much easier than it used to be. But even though that side has become easier, most beginners still get stuck in the same places. They get stuck on the idea, they get stuck on the validation, they get stuck on positioning, they get stuck on the offer, and they get stuck on the marketing. So even if they technically can build something, they still do not know whether it is worth building in the first place. And that is where a lot of wasted time happens. Someone spends days or weeks working on a project only to realize after or later that the idea was weak, the audience was unclear, or the product was never positioned in a way that people would actually buy. Maker AI is trying to solve that by putting the steps in a smarter order. Instead of saying, go build something and hope it works, the platform seems to say, start with the idea, validate it, and prepare the prompts, generate the marketing assets, and then launch. That order matters a lot because when you validate first, you lower the chances of building blindly. And when when you are much less likely to end up with a product that has no clear messaging and no clear path to getting customers. That is why I think the strongest angle here is not just the Maker AI helps people build with AI. The stronger angle is that it tries to help people make smarter business decisions before and during the build process. And for non-coders, especially, that can be very valuable because non-technical users are often not just looking for the software, looking for such softwares. They are looking for direction. They want help deciding what makes sense, what has demand, and how to turn an idea into something that feels sellable and organized. So if you understand Maker AI through that lens, the offer makes a lot more sense. One, to okay, so there are two parts, moving, let's see, forward. Another thing worth looking at is who is behind Maker AI. His name, because the person, Jonathan Montoya, is a sales expert with over $10 million in sales and a strong background in offers messaging and go-to-market systems. Stefan Siansu is presented as the system builder with nearly $8 million in sales experience running software and track record tied to webinars, paid traffic, and scaling online offers. Now, whether someone buys based on founder credibility alone is another question, but from positioning standpoint, this does not matter. This does matter, I mean, because Maker AI is not being sold as pure engineering tool. It is being sold as a business building system for people who want to create software and actually have a chance of selling it. So if the founders are strongest in sales, marketing offers, and systems, that lines up with the product angle. And I think that is why the messaging feels different from a lot of other AI tools. Most builders tools talk mainly about what you can make. Maker AI talks more about what you can sell. Which is very important distinction. The founders also explained that when they discovered AI coding, they saw a big gap in the market. People were learning how to build apps, but they were still missing the strategy side. They still did not know how to pick the right idea, validate the market, position the offer, or create the marketing around it. So according to the story on the site, Maker AI was built to bridge the gap. And honestly, that explanation does fit what I'm seeing inside the platform. The structure of the dashboard, the step-by-step system, and the inclusion of marketing assets all support that promise. So at least from a branding and product story perspective, the message is consistent. This is not just build faster. It is more like build smarter with a better chance of turning it into revenue. Now let's talk about pricing. From what I can see, Maker AI has a free trial and then several pricing options depending on how someone wants to buy. The monthly option is $57 per month after a 7-day free trial. The annual option is $397 per year after the 7-day trial. There's also a skip trial annual special showing $297 billed immediately, which appears to position as a discount for people who already know they want access and want to save money upfront. And there's a lifetime option at $497 one-time fee, as you can see from the screen. So the pricing is interesting because it gives people different levels of commitment. Someone who just wants to test the platform can start with the free trial part. Someone who wants a lower year cost can take the annual part. And someone who believes they are actually going to use the system long term may look at the lifetime deal and compare that against paying monthly or over time. Now, in terms of features, Maker AI is clearly trying to sell more than just a prompt pack or training course. The core feature list includes an AI idea founder, validator, and market credibility scorer, optimized build prompts that work with different AI tools and complete marketing system, a landing page, copy generator, email sequence template, and 30-day content calendar, private community access, and priority support. So I will continue in my next video to show more about Maker AI. Let's see from inside the platform. So see you in part 2 of this video.